They know that I'm on a magic mountain. So many calls, man, I stop counting.
All right, who we got on the menu today, man? Your season is over. No, actually, I want to go ahead and, like I said, I do this every video. This idea belongs to Uncle Lou. I did not come up with the your season is over idea by myself. I would never take credit for that. Shout out Uncle Lou for the idea. And also I have to say this, just because I say your season is over doesn't mean it's actually over. It just means you lost and you look like trash yesterday. That's all that means, bro. So don't get mad in the comments, all right? Let's start out big, bro. Who's on the menu first? Number 2, Georgia. You were ranked number 2. Georgia was, Alabama was ranked what, number 4? So this was a top 5 matchup, bro. But you lose to Alabama 41-34. Georgia was down 30-7 or 33-7 in this game. Like, it was bad. It was getting ugly early too. I mean, it's first half. Halftime score was like 30-7 or 33-7. It was bad, dude. Like, Georgia was getting embarrassed. Georgia looked like an unranked team playing Alabama. It was bad, man. Carson Beck didn't play good at all. 3 interceptions by Carson Beck. I mean, I guess the second half he did better. But 3 interceptions by Carson Beck. You really don't want to have no turnovers in a game. But having 3 against Alabama, you're going to pay for that. And you did. You came back, right? You made the score 41-34. But once again, turnovers cost you. Ryan Williams just embarrassed you. You got little boyed by a little boy. You feel me? Ryan Williams is your daddy. You let a 17-year-old kid outplay you in every aspect of, like, it was crazy. It's ridiculous. Georgia, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like I said, shout out to you for coming back. You didn't give up when you could have. It was a really good game, the second half. The first half was terrible. I'm sorry, it was. Once Alabama, I think the score... what was it, 30-7 or 33-7? I kind of lost interest after halftime. Once they went to the back for halftime, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't stop watching, but I gave up, you know. I didn't sit there and watch every single play. I didn't. I was at a birthday party, so I think legit there was like 9 minutes left in the third quarter, and I left. When I got home, there was a few minutes left in the fourth quarter. Georgia was behind. They came and scored. I was like, all right, we're going to end up going to halftime, bro. Or we're going to end up going to overtime. Now, we didn't because Carson Beck threw his 3rd interception and the game was over. But Georgia came back, but it's like, you know, what does that really mean? Alabama was up 100-0. So, of course, they're not going to play up to their ability, up to their best ability, right? I mean, you could say Alabama kind of gave up on defense a little bit and let Georgia come back. Now, I thought it was crazy that Alabama let Georgia take the lead. Like, there was once Georgia scored that, Alabama fans were shitting bricks, bro. Like, they thought it was over. I'm not gonna lie. So, Georgia, your season's over. I mean, not really. You can still go on to win the SEC, but you played terrible yesterday. In the first half, if you play like that every game, which you've played a lot like this year, you'll lose to Ole Miss, you'll lose to Texas, you'll lose to, you know, any other hard team, good team you play. Can't play like that at all. Again, you can't play like that again. You can't afford it, honestly. Georgia's in a situation to where they have to continue winning now. Another SEC loss hurts. It does. It hurts. You can't afford another SEC loss. But anyway, Georgia, your season is over. Ryan Williams is now the owner of you. You are Ryan Williams' bitch. Cry about it. I don't care. Ole Miss, you were ranked number 6, bro, and guess what? Kentucky was unranked, but yet you lost to them 20-17. Shameful. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Ole Miss. And I actually like Lane Kiffin. That's what sucks, because this is hilarious, but it's like, dang, I like Lane Kiffin. It's hard to laugh. But Ole Miss, you deserved it. You blew out every team you faced up to this point, beat them by a million points, and you thought you were going to come in here and do the same to Kentucky, and they said, nah, not happening, Chief. You lost 20-17. That's what surprised me. Not necessarily that you lost to a Kentucky team, an unranked Kentucky team, but the fact that your offense only put up 17 points. For an offense like Ole Miss, man, you got to do better than that. And that is an SEC loss. That's a conference loss. You couldn't afford that, man. We're in conference play now, bro. You keep stacking up SEC losses, and it's going to hurt you bad. So, Ole Miss, your season's over, bro. You still have to play Georgia. You still have to play LSU here in a few weeks. And we get a bye week heading up to you, so hope you're ready for that. Ole Miss, your season is over, buddy. That may have knocked you out of the top 10. Illinois, I mean, it's not the funnest thing to make fun of Illinois. My cousin plays for them. But you were ranked yesterday, and you competed against Penn State, but obviously Penn State pulled away there at the end, 21-7. Illinois, number 19, lost to Penn State. That's really all I got. Illinois, your season's over. I mean, it was competitive at points, but I don't see Illinois doing anything significant. They have a good defense, but offense ain't it, Chief. Louisville, what are we doing, man? I picked y'all to win this game. 15 ranked Louisville, ranked number 15. 31-24 to Notre Dame. And I think Notre Dame had a big lead, didn't they? Louisville came back and made it one possession, but still lost to a bad Notre Dame team, in my opinion. Honestly, well, it's not even that they're bad. It's just weird. They lose to Northern Illinois and then beat two teams that probably should have lost to. I mean, yeah, Notre Dame's weird, man. Notre Dame's weird. They lost to Northern Illinois. They have a terrible loss. Northern Illinois keeps stacking up losses, too. They lost to Buffalo, and then they lost to somebody last night. I mean, yeah, losing to Notre Dame is not something to be proud about. So, Louisville, that was ridiculous. It's not a conference loss, so that's a good thing for you. You can still win your conference. But losing to Notre Dame, season's over, partner. Oklahoma State, I'm honestly getting tired of talking about them. I'll be honest with you. 42-20 to Kansas State. Okay, you were dominated the entire game. You didn't look good at all. You looked terrible. That was bad. And that's a conference loss, homeboy. Like, these teams keep stacking up conference losses. Oklahoma State, your season's over. You're not winning your conference. You're not even going to compete for it. Your season's over, buddy. Ollie Gordon, where are you at, Chief? Can someone file a missing person report on Ollie Gordon? Because where are you at, bro? Auburn, 27-21 to Oklahoma. Okay. Oklahoma was the better team, and I picked Oklahoma to win the game. It doesn't matter. The point is, Auburn, you're not winning anything with Peyton Thorne as a quarterback, nor Hank Brown or whatever. You have to get a good quarterback or you're not winning anything, Auburn. It's that simple. It's that simple. You lost another game at home to Oklahoma, and the thing is, you actually had a lead in this game. I don't remember what it was. It was like 21-10 or something? Something like that. I'm not sure, but you had a lead in this game. And some people say you probably should have won this game, but I think Oklahoma was the better team, and I thought that was obvious. Auburn, you're not good. You're not winning anything with the quarterbacks that you have, and your season's over. Your season was over last week and the week before and the week before. Your season's definitely over now. Have fun with that because that was a conference loss. That was an SEC loss, bro. It was. Your season's over. You're not competing for the conference. You're not doing anything. You may make a bowl game. We'll see. We'll see. Central Florida, dude. This might be the most embarrassing loss. Georgia at least made their game close. But you got blew out by Colorado. That's simple. I mean, the Fighting Deons, bruh. What are we talking about? 48-21? You ought to be ashamed. I'm not playing. Not only did you get blown out by Colorado, you got blew out to Colorado at home. A terrible Colorado team. Travis Hunter owns you, bro. You're Travis Hunter's bitch. Travis Hunter, by the way, should win the Heisman if he continues. Obviously, if he gets injured, you can't help that. But if he continues playing like this throughout the season, he should win the Heisman. It's not even close. Jalen Milroe fans can suck my I don't care. Travis Hunter's better. Central Florida, your season's over. That was a conference loss, homeboy. Florida State, whatever. 1-4. 42-16 to SMU. Guess what? That's a conference loss. You got blew out by SMU. By a Methodist school, bro. What are we talking about? Florida State, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. If you want to, you can go ahead. We can go ahead and start up a petition to get Norvell out of there. I like Norvell, but he's not cutting it, bro. We can go ahead and sign a petition to get him out of there. Just let me know and I'll sign it. Florida State, your season's over. Utah. I was making this list as that game was playing, and I checked the score, and I'm like, yep, I'm just going to go ahead and put Utah down, 23-10. There was still a few minutes left in the fourth quarter, but I went and put them down. And you were ranked number 10, Utah, and you lost to Arizona. Arizona's not bad, but that was a conference loss. You really needed that win. And Cam Rising, I'm sick of this motherfucker. I'll be honest. He hasn't played really since 2022. I mean, I know he played a few games this year, but we're in week 5. I mean, how much has he really played, bro? This motherfucker's faking injuries, bro. I'm sick of him. I'm Cam Rising, play or don't, bro. Play or don't. You're not gonna. Who's gonna draft him? He's just gonna sit on your sideline. Cam Rising, if you just want to sit on the sideline, bro, you can get a water boy job or something. You don't have to pretend like you want to play. Stop. I mean, I hope the guy gets better. I'm not sitting here making fun of. I am, but I hope he gets better, and I hope he's able to continue playing. But it's getting ridiculous at this point, and I'm sure some people will agree with me. Like, come on, man, play or don't. Utah, your season's over. Let's go ahead and go back through this. Georgia, it's not a bad loss. It's just how you looked in that first half. You cannot continue to do that. You're going to have to step that up, buddy. That second half, again, Alabama pretty much gave up, man. I know Georgia fans want to sit here and be happy about that. Okay. The thing is, though, you lost. And you lost a conference to a conference. That's a conference loss. So, Georgia, your season is over. And your schedule don't get much easier. Ole Miss, same for you. Your schedule doesn't get much easier. You needed this win. You lost to a bad Kentucky team, man. It's not like you lost to Alabama or LSU or Texas. You lost to Kentucky. Your season's over, Chief. Have fun with that. Illinois, I hate to do it, but your season's over. Louisville, I don't hate to do it. You lost to Notre Dame, not me. Your season's over. Oklahoma State. Your season's over, buddy. Auburn, your season's over until you find a quarterback. If you come in next year and you have a trash quarterback week 1, your season's over. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Your season's over. Central Florida, losing to Colorado anytime is bad, but losing to this Colorado team is worse. Your season is over. Florida State, your season was over before it began. Utah, sucks to do it. Your season is over. Cam Rising, your season's over. I don't care if you come back and play or not. Your season's over, buddy. Who won but looked bad? Miami. Probably should have lost that game, I'm going to be honest. I do not think that it should have been called a touchdown on the field. The last play on the Hail Mary, if you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, go watch it real quick and come back to this. That Hail Mary play should have not been called a touchdown. But the fact that it was, there was not enough evidence to overturn it. So therefore, Virginia Tech should have won that game. I'll stand by that. Virginia Tech should be with the winner right now. Miami should have one loss and a conference loss. But you got the win. Fair play to you, Miami. You're still undefeated. You can't lose to teams like Virginia Tech, or you can't play like that to teams like Virginia Tech, man. You can't play like that at all because you're going to catch a loss now that we're in conference play. You can't afford to play like that. I don't know why my hair. See, it's why I brush my slick my hair back, because it parts in different ways. It's growing long right now, so it's going everywhere. It's getting on my nerves. Alabama, you played terrible in that second half, dude. Can't do that. Can't do that. The first half, you looked unstoppable. That looked like a national championship team. Second half, you looked like you were a borderline top 25. You looked like Florida in that second half. That was terrible. You can't do that, especially not against teams like Georgia. And you almost fucked around and found out. You almost lost that game. So, Bama fans, pipe down when you're talking to me, all right? Fucking hangnails. Pipe down when you're talking to me. Lemiro, Ryan Williams, too. USC, you won the game, Southern Cal, but you was down to Wisconsin, bro. Can't be doing that. Not at home. You did win, but you almost messed around and found out too. Oklahoma, you're too close. Too close of a game with Auburn. Too close. You almost messed around and found out too. Stop playing. These are conference teams, bro. Can't be stacking up conference losses. Oklahoma, you almost messed around and found out. That's all I got. Miami, Alabama, Southern Cal, and Oklahoma. Let me know who else that I missed. I didn't do an LSU video because we played South Alabama and we blew them out like I said we would. So no reason to do a video there. But y'all let me know what I missed. And yeah, man, I might do an Alabama video here in a second, because I got some things to say, Alabama fans. Matter of fact, I'll just say it right now. Here, actually, I might just cut this out and do a separate video. So yeah, man. Y'all let me know if I missed anything. Everyone I named, your season is over. Yeah.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap.